You know, I'm not at all happy that you told an outsider about our conversation. That's never been the way we do things.
Luke is not an outsider. He's my partner and then some.
Meaning?
Meaning we've gone to bat for each other. We nearly died protecting each other's lives. I trust him completely.
What's Scully's first rule?
No, please, Joe. It's
my first rule, Sonny.
Trust no one.
Good. You haven't forgotten everything I taught you.
No, I haven't forgotten anything, but this has nothing to do with Luke.
Then what is it? Why are you so set against us doing what we were meant to do?
We have different styles, Joe. I made a commitment to do things in a new way. If we set up shop together, it's business as usual. Frank might as well not have died.
You compare me to Frank Smith?
As far as your approach to the organization, yes.
I'm guessing there's some ego involved. You want the playground to yourself?
That's not the truth, Joe. You know that. You already have the prostitution, the pornography, and the drug business. I'm more than happy to put that in your hands.
I don't get it. Where did you come up with these ideas about doing things a new way? It's not going to work. So what's the point?
I believe it will.
There's got to be more to it.
Something's happened, Joe, that I never expected. I have a real life here. Legitimate businesses, friends, partners, a woman who loves me. If I throw in with you now, I can just kiss that all goodbye. The bottom line is I am not willing to lose everything that I've worked so hard for.
Sonny, let me tell you something. I know you. You can recreate yourself all you want, but you and I will always know the truth. This is me, kid. I know all your dirty little secrets. So maybe it's time we discuss the real meaning of loyalty.
I've always been loyal to you, Joe.
Sure you have. We're family. I'm the father you never had, right? But now you got a new family, and I'm getting a knife in my back.
No, that's not what it is.
That's exactly what it is. You're breaking my heart, Sonny. After everything we've been through.
It's not about that, Joe.
And where were they when you were running wild in the streets? Where were they when you were this close to spending the rest of your life in a prison cell? They don't know what you went through, what I did for you.
I never asked you to do that.
Didn't you? Maybe not in so many words. But it's what you wanted.
You
damn well know.
I was grateful to you.
Keep your gratitude. It's time to pay up.
Why does it have to be like this?
Because I'm in my prime, kid. Just hitting my stride. I've been waiting for too many years for Frank Smith to die. I'm not about to turn around and go home now.
You're putting your own back against the wall, Joe.
And that's where it belongs. That way I can see everyone coming at me. I love you, Sonny. You know that. And I don't want to have to go to war with you. I'd rather have you by my side. Besides, you couldn't win. Hey, we can do this with our heads on straight. Stay calm and rational. Or not. It's up to you.
Well, I wouldn't be so sure about who'd win, Joe. I had a good teacher.
The best, kid. The best. Didn't go well.
He's not listening to reason.
Did it occur to you that you may have to use some muscle with this guy?
But, Joe, I can't with Joe.
Sonny, Scully's asking you to roll over, play dead, hand over everything, belly up without a whimper. How this guy has got use of both his knees is beyond me.
No, I won't let it alone. What's he got on you? Come on. Tell me.
told you about this slob my mother married.
Deke.
Good memory.
How could I forget? He was a bum. He was a cop. And he beat the hell out of both of you.
Mostly me. Until I hit back. My mother was sure that one of us was going to end up dead, so she asked me to leave. I split so fast you couldn't see me for dust. But then I realized what that meant. Without me to run interference, she was his number one target. It killed me to leave her like that.
That's what you wanted you to do.
Yeah. I'd go visit her when Deke was at work. I'd see the black eyes, swollen lip. You know, she'd lie about it. I'd try to make her feel better, so I'd take her to lunch, buy her a new dress or something. She must have wondered where I was getting all the money, which she never asked. I didn't tell her how I met Joe and that he had taken me in under his wing, that I was playing a little fast and loose with the rules. I figured what she didn't know wouldn't hurt her.
She could figure it out.
Of course she could. I was a punk kid with a wad of cash and an attitude, but she had the good sense not to ask. I guess my mother and I spent a lot of time talking between the lines. But this is the part that I didn't tell you. 2 years after I left, I went for one of my visits. It was her birthday. She didn't answer the door, so I let myself in. Place was a wreck. Her body was unconscious on the floor. So I took her to the hospital. She had fractured ribs, a lot of internal stuff, broken nose. God, man, she was just a mess. So, after that, I said to her, "You gotta turn him in, Mom. You gotta report Deke." She looked at me. Her face was all bloody, and